Bitboy arrested? New developments with Ben Armstrong, aka Bitboy Crypto, last night. We're going to get into that today. Thank you for coming back to the Sovereign Ratio. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, leave me a comment below, and watch till the end to get the full update on this story. All right, so there's quite a bit of story here. I'm going to go through it line at a time and kind of give my thoughts and what I think is actually happening. So as it says, Ben Bitboy Armstrong arrested after live stream rant. The story says, crypto influencer Ben Armstrong, ex-host of Bitboy Crypto, was arrested last night by Gwinnett County Police while live streaming outside his former business partner's house, who he alleges has his Lamborghini, which I believe is property of Hit Network, actually. I'll take a look at that later maybe, but I think it is. This morning, he took to Twitter to confirm the arrest, saying he did the whole 8 hours in the slammer. I believe he was released on bond. This comes after a month after he was booted from Hit Network. He went to Twitter and posted that he would be going live from a very special location, which actually ended up being the house of crypto investor Carlos Diaz, who apparently is connected to Hit Network. During the stream, Armstrong alleged that Diaz wanted to kill him, that he thinks he has links with the mafia, and he's claimed that he's constantly fearing for his own safety. Interestingly enough, around 19 minutes into the video, I guess, the police are just in the video. They just show up to take him away while he's in the middle of live streaming about this stuff. He did not have a weapon on his person, but there was one in the backseat of his car, which I believe from another story was a handgun that he had. He was being pat down and I guess live streaming to 2,500 people, and eventually admitted that the person that he was with was the person he had an affair with, and his wife knew that they were together. Sounds like a very toxic situation, to say the least. The Lamborghini in question was allegedly bought by Hit Network, there we go, and given to Bitboy as an employee. When the network decided to remove Armstrong, they decided they wanted to sell the Lamborghini to recoup funds that Armstrong stole from the company. Armstrong has been charged with loitering and prowling and simple assault by placing another in fear. Since then, Diaz has released home security footage confirming that Armstrong was at his house and rang the doorbell. Decrypt has contacted Ben Armstrong, who Decrypt wrote this article, and they have not responded by the time of publication. I also have another article that we'll take a look at with other information in it. This story here on the deep dive, I'm not going to read the entire thing because it's largely redundant, but actually, this website is saying that it's because Ben was actually trying to get his Lamborghini back. And that's why he had the gun, was because he was trying to get that vehicle back from Diaz. Apparently 19 minutes into the live stream, it just completely went black, but the audio can be heard. I have not watched the live stream myself, but now we're going to take to Twitter and just kind of get a feel for what actually happened, if it's still there. So before we get to Twitter, in a previous video, I said that what happened to Bitboy and the Hit Network is not something that we should celebrate in the crypto community because it's bringing a bad light and cover the entire space. In this particular instance, though, I'm actually now a little drawn. But now I'm honestly not sure if I want to celebrate or not. I don't know that this is good for the crypto community in any way. I really don't think it is, other than putting crypto in the news, but it's really not a way that we want crypto to be in the news. So before I get into Twitter, I just want to give my thoughts on that. At this point, I would say that I'm pretty neutral to the entire situation. In every group of situations with one person, there's always a common denominator, and we continue to get this bad news. Ben blames Hit Network blames Ben gets arrested, Ben tries to steal back his Lamborghini or whatever, Ben has a handgun, Ben cheated on his wife. You know, there's too much there for some of it to not be true. And like I said, I'm kind of just becoming neutral to the entire situation. I'm not sure that I kind of want it to end, and I kind of want it to disappear, because it's just not good for crypto. What we need is positive news. We need positive things. We don't need people coming out who have made a ton of money in the space and are now doing fraudulent things. If he is, I don't have any proof of that, obviously, but if he was extorting money for Ethereum or extorting money from Bitcoin or whatever the hell he was doing, that's not good for the space. That's not good for me. That's not good for you. And I think it just needs to go away. That being said, I would not be doing my due diligence if I didn't go through and read what was here on Twitter. So Ben Armstrong's Twitter, after going through it, is just a very sour place to be. Ben is calling out almost everyone that he's done business with or considered friends in the past, like Crypto Wendy O. Right here it says, while I'm naming names, let's not forget Crypto Wendy O, supposed to be my best friend in crypto, puts out a video clout chasing me about my fake relapse because she was in touch with Hit Network. Didn't even get my side. One of my best friends. No more. Almost immediately after that, he starts using capital LMAO. They are saying there are 3 additional minutes of the call, whatever call he's talking about. Consists of TJ trying to imply the FBI, SEC, CIA, DMV are doing an investigation on Ben. Don't worry guys, I'm not worried, I'll make another video. Additionally, the title was absolutely in my name on the Lamborghini because now Carlos Diaz owns the Lamborghini, not the business name. They had to extort me and death threat me to sign it over because TJ could not sign it. They knew I loved it, they wanted to punish me. You know, Ben has been on public forums asking for donations in Ethereum to pay for his legal fees. This does not cast a good light on Ben whatsoever, just ranting on Twitter over and over and over. Like, these are personal matters. This is all, like, he's accusing people of clout chasing, yet he's doing the exact same thing to get attention, because the more drama he posts on his Twitter, the better it is for him, and the more apt he is to get his brand back in some capacity. This is all stuff that doesn't need to be tweeted about. This can all be done legally. I don't understand what all of these rants about. I don't think it's professional, and I don't think it's really doing him or the crypto community any good. Here's another one. Tonight, I will be naming names involved with Carlos Diaz. I'm going to explain start to finish what the deal is with Carlos. And then at the end of the tweet, he says, I'm not scared at Carlos Diaz 22. Here is something that says Ben Armstrong leaks damning evidence against Hit Network, Rice TVX, and Crypto Blood reaction. And Crypto Blood is another one of Ben's former friends that he's now taking to Twitter. Once again, people do not come to me. Dead to me, Blood. You are dead to me. Not that you were ever relevant. Everyone please screenshot this post from Crypto Blood. For Crypto Blood was initially standing up for Ben, but kind of reneged that and took it back. Ben says, let me get this straight. Crypto Blood explains everything in quotes. The man who helped orchestrate this entire plot. Laughing my ass off, Blood. I thought you had a brain before this. It's just this constant set of insults and stuff against everyone and anyone that he even considers to have anything to do with this. Maybe they do. I don't know. But what I can tell you is this is not a good look for him or crypto. But as more updates come on the story, I will continue making content about it, because by and large, he did do a tremendous thing for crypto space in general, especially as an influencer, and especially bringing people in by catching glimpses of his videos on YouTube and then deciding that crypto is something they wanted to pursue. Him personally, it doesn't really matter. What I know is that it's worth at least investigating and looking at and talking about because of what he's done for the crypto space, good and bad. Thanks for coming by. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button on the way out, the like button, leave me a comment. I look forward to making more videos for you all. We'll be back tomorrow, most likely, with a TA video as the month starts to come to a close in September and what we can look forward to in October. Safe trading and have a great day.